Hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Monday, March 31st. It is the last day of March. It is end of the month. End of the month can be tricky. Got to be very careful today. And I have here a very interesting day. Seems that we have a very interesting day in hand here. Okay, I was doing my homework. I didn't do, I was tired last week, but I just finished my homework here. The first thing before going over there, the first thing I noticed is this. Where the market is right now. Well, we have a big significant gap here, and I will understand something of this when you start checking your I start doing the homework. Kind of like it gives you an idea where this market is, right? In the monthly, I was tracking this. I call it go no go level, right? This 57.25 here, which is the low of this 5-month range. And the market was hovering back and forth in the past 2 weeks from this level. Now it's being left behind. What are the odds? We were talking last week. What were the odds, that this market leaving or printing something like this, right? Opening here and closing above here. Compared to this month, the situation now is completely different to what happened here. Very, very different. The bigger picture is the economy is the uncertainty that we're facing is huge, and something like this happening, the odds of something like that happening was very low. We talk about that, right? Now, these references 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 are pullbacks from this all-time high. This 10% is in play again today. We'll see next. Okay. The weekly shows something very. It started when you start to zoom in here. You start to see some things here. All right. One of the things, for example, I have only 10 minutes, man. This is too short. One of the things that I have here is the first thing, right? The very first thing is this is an outside bar. An outside bar in the weekly time frame is a bar that opens or looks above previous week high, but closes below, and it's a strong sign. It's a strong sign of towards, in this case, towards the lower side. Right? That's one thing. Notice where this was. The other thing that I got here is where it closed, right? And I am just checking this today, and this gives some meaning to this break that we have here at the close, right? The closing right at the trend line. And what is that trend line? If you check your where it is. But you will need to check your let me show you here. You will need to check your weekly charts. I was using this, and this trend line is here for such a long time, right? Look at what it is, you know, grabbing as much lows as you can here, and extends here, almost touches here, it breaks here, and boom, we got another one. Can it be resistance now? Who knows, man? Who knows? We will talk about that in the next chart. And in the lower side here, we have this 10% and this low here. Notice, however, that this low was made when March contract was in play. We didn't have June yet. And I mean, not June with volume. June at this time had maybe like 5,000, 4,000 contracts. So this has no relevance. There might be something here though. But now it's the first time. Yeah, we will see this in the next charts. The daily. This is the daily time frame. Okay, there's something here that I was checking. I was keeping this go no go label here as a one of my main reference, but also I did not let it go. You know, the election gap. That election gap was something there, meaning something. That seems like traders are giving mean. You know what traders see is one thing, and what the market does can be another thing, right? But it seems like traders are paying a lot of attention to that gap, right? That would be rejection of the current policies, in my opinion, or the current policies of the current administration, right? This administration is from my point of view, is playing with fire here. Unless the market breaks maybe somewhere between 15, 20, or 25%, everything is going to remain the same. The Fed now has no it's cornered here, right? The Fed cannot drop rates, cannot cut rates because inflation is high. Cutting rates is a recipe. It's for sure something almost certain that inflation will pick up. The last number we have, PCE on Friday, was high, it was hot, and that was the catalytic for this break we have here in daily. Now, notice now in the daily, there is actually no references in the lower side. There is none. Now we have this range, but for way back in time, this is from August last year. It's long gone. This is just for reference purposes only that I have this one here. But notice how this range, for example, we have 2, 4, 6 day range here, coincides with this low. Remember, this is March contract. It's not in play anymore, but coincides with this low, the low that we have in these charts, right? The 50%, something else here, this 50% pullback, okay? This is 50% pullback year over year. We have, what I mean with this, what I mean is, why have this high from last year, what it is, this low from last year, okay? I have this low from last year, and I have this high. 50% pullback with that, we have that, right? And that's the advance the market has. And this one here, the other one down here, is half back of the whole range. You will need to use your yearly time frame charts here. But I think, the thing here is that these lines coincide with the low of this 5-day range and with the low of this day. Okay, that's one thing. And by doing so, now this low and this low here gain or have some reference, some relevance. Some relevance. Okay, really fast. Now I'm going to close this because the next thing, before going to market profiles, I just have a couple minutes here. The bond market, man, this bond market is leaving such a really, really bad lows here. Just imagine here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 15 lows, barely line up one to each other, and this is a huge risk, right? If this market does not establish a trend to the upside, the risk here is extremely high. And if this breaks, this can drag the market. But right now, it's not affecting that. But I think the most important thing is market is watching is the dollar here. If the dollar has break here, establish a range here, and if this has downside continuation, that this is something that can drag the market. All right, and crude oil rising is not good. Gold making all-time highs, new all-time highs, is just another sign of uncertainty. This is seen as a hedging, right? Now, market profiles. This is the range that we're talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how many weak reference the market has been living in the upper side. Very elongated day here, very elongated here. With the VIX being at 24 right now, expect something like 1-2% ranges here. All right, 1% of 5,000, just how much it is, right? Now, 1-2% ranges, and this range, this is the first day in which June started to trade. Right? So now is the first time June inventory is long, is short. It's not just that short because we have longs here that are being liquidated. It's in the process of getting short. But the fact that it's very elongated here, multiple distributions here, is just an indication of how emotional this market has been. And if you check, you check a volume, you check your volume in not the ES, but the market overall volume has been relative. Look at this one. Less than 4 million, but it's increasing a little bit. You have some increase here relative to the past 10 days here. This is the rollover. It doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have these charts on the side. I think this is really important for today. I always have these charts on the side. Some days are more important than others. Now, what's going on with the overnight? We have very prominent overnight POC. Overnight inventory is 100% short here, and I am looking at this one here. This 10% here. This 3-day range low. I think this is from way past back in time, right? 55, 85. I think this was a June reference. This is not valid anymore. Okay, watching that, watching this in the lower side, and this one. Okay, all these ones in between those are gone, right? And for the current situation, I was expecting something maybe if the market can challenge, then get back, because look at what happened here. I'm going to expand this. Look at these highs here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 highs here. Very weak here. But let's see if these ones, let's call these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white high. Why I'm calling this 10 white high, and I'm going to call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this 5 white high here. 5 Why high here? Because overnight session is not known by being strong traders here. If you got something here, most likely is just very weak hands holding this short inventory now. But the thing is, if the market doesn't do anything relative to this trading here, I just got to go with the market. Now, I have here, I was using this is those. Okay, market is open now. These are those charts here. Hold on. I need to check this thing. Look at that. Let's see if I can repair this one and this one up here. Now I have here. This is halfback overnight POC. Alright. Hey, this. Come on, man. Alright. Somebody asked me to stream on higher quality. What I have here, what you are watching is a 40 inches screen here. Let me see. Wait a minute. There's something here. There might be something here. This 5550. How much are these 5550s? 5550s. Oh, 20 points. Gosh, man. That's not cheap. 5530. 10 points. VIX is 24. You know, when I think it seems like this is in nowhere land now. A slightly higher volume. You have 100,000 at the opening. It's not bad. I'm checking the composite New York Stock Exchange volume. And the market has a gap, right? First thing, market has a gap. Market has a gap. It says this is a spike to the downside. We have seen what happened here. You know, the market has opened way below this thing. Way below. You know, which is very negative. Let's see if we have something to the downside here. Maybe towards this overnight low here. How much is it? This is 55.52. I'm not, I'm not paying attention to these monkey bars right now because I guess we may have something here. And now this is one thing. If the market buys from this level, from this overnight low, that is, I don't know, as a clear look at what was happening now, for example, right? Stopping right there. Stopping right here. I just want this. If there's serious selling here, the market will just go through this like, hot knife through butter, man. Now this is 10%, right there. Right there, we have 10%. Now coming back here to 56, 55, 60. As I say, this is not relevant. What I'm watching here is hard back here. Coming down up to here will give me an idea who is here, trading here. Notice that there's some pressure to the upside here. They're pushing hard to the upside. This was bought from 10% again. This is the second time it happens. First time was here. Oh, I was going to say, I was using this monkey charts here. Just a second here, just a second. We have short-term trading going on here on both sides, both directions, man. We may very well have a rotational day here. This is not good. This low is not good at all. Really bad low. Oh, by the way, I have not checked the news. What do we have for today? Jolts tomorrow. I will say, ooh, Friday, no fan payrolls. Huh. Did you see where this market was bought from? Exactly overnight high, overnight low. I have moved this lower here as well, so I can check so I can check these charts as well. One of the things that I lack in those is the volume here. This is when you don't have volumes, it's kind of like being blind, and that's why I'm trying something different here. I am trying Sierra here. I have these numbers. This delta here is this one here. Notice, I'm testing here. I'm testing this one. This is has a 15 minutes delay here. But you know, you can check. You will check like these volumes here. I have set config. I have set this with these highs. You know, medium volume pink, red volume, high volume red, just as I have it here. So it can give me a better idea. I still, you know, I am still testing, and so far I like it. Oh, no, what? Oh, God. Man, I missed this. Hold on for a second. What the heck it did here? Gosh, man. There you go. These are, I don't like these other ones. I'm just using this one here. What the heck? All right. Okay. Yeah, did you see where it was bought? Where it was being buying? Very, very questionable low here, right? Now, this extension has moved, this is moving this halfback. Short-term trading. An indication of bigger time frame trading here would be volume coming to this market. Now this is what watching. Can you see? Yeah, whites here. $5,500. Can you make it? Look at that, man. $30 points. 30 points at the opening, man. Now, the same thing that has, now we have this 10% clear, right? I still have this reference there. I want to see, as the market goes lower, I want to see volume. I want to see reds here coming. And this is the 15 minutes delay here that I have in. So for what I need to do is I need to buy the exchange here. I'm thinking to buy from Sierra or use a rhythmic. Then I think they also have their data, you know. Because if I use readme, I will kind of like I will be paying twice. But as long as I have window trader here to check, that's okay. Look at 575, 575 here. This market still has not made this rally high to halfback. We have that one here. I'm going to be using, and the reason why you see, if you don't see this clearly, is because as I say, my screen is a 40-inch screen, but when you have the stream, you can see the impact there. It suffers. All right. I close it here. I should have re-entered when it comes to halfback. Whites. Come on, man. I need to see some reds here. Now the next thing is to figure out what kind of day do we have here. Is this a trending day? Come on, don't tell me you're going to, don't tell me you're, come on, man, really? Don't, look at that. Remember, the overall situation in inventory is very short. Inventory is very short. This market can turn at any moment, man, any moment. You have to be very careful when you do. You know, you must use stops. I think it's a must now. Use stops. For safety. You cannot trade without stops in this environment. And now, coming to halfback now will imply the market getting back inside the overnight session. Now right, and will be also right to 10%. It's very mechanical market. It's hard not to be pulled by price here. What I am trying to configure in Sierra is these volumes here. I can very well use these monkey charts here, but if I can add this volume here, specifically, I don't care about the overnight. I just care about regular trading hours here. No, I will have it here. Even my comparator, even my delta is, well, has to be the same. 299 top, 299 here, you know. But the difference here is price, man. How much I paying for that Sierra? Like 35, something like that. And the exchange is only, it's going to be somewhere between 2 to 12 bucks. So that will make like 40, 50 bucks versus almost 300 bucks for window trader. But the thing is, why I'm doing this now. I have been with window trader for almost 5 years. have a really, I believe, right? I believe I have a really nice idea of what I am looking for. Okay, what I want to watch. That's the only thing. This comparator is a plus. This is also, I believe this is not necessary. It is nice when you have this. The nice thing of this is this reds that changes as the market move. I don't have that here, for example. I don't know. I have configured the same. I have the same configuration that I have here for these reds, some pinks in the volume for the delta here, but it doesn't color. Sierra doesn't color them. Um, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have something that can be accessible for most people here. As usual, if you have any questions, please just let me know. Now, um, this there's something here. There's a lot of news in this market. This is a news move market here. We have tariffs. We have tariffs here. Um, Supposedly being implemented tomorrow or in a couple of days. Um, but something that I believe is adding pressure is this pullback here. This pullback to 10%. This is critical. I believe the market is a critical moment now. There can be some huge. If something happens here, right? You will see. Let me see if I can detach this. Let me put. I just have too much. That's my man. Almost. I don't like when it's too high here. Okay, let's do it for a second. Let me use my headphones. Just a second. All right, all right, all right. Just look at this pullback, this rally, this market is having. You know, now. Oh, I was before. This is just odd again to half back, but this time is above. The thing is now it's above 10% and it's inside the overnight. This can target this reference here. And I remember when we were talking about these highs here from the overnight, highs here, you have really short inventory in weak hands. Doesn't have to happen, but remember it's there. Look at here, right? This is think or swim. This one's not think or swim. This is free. You can use this for your trade as well, and it has no cost. The only thing is you don't have access to this really nice volume here. And something that helps also, and I don't know how to do that on Sierra, is these profiles here. These histograms here, the really nice histograms here. Visually help. Now, and because I have this time in window, I know 5,000 is 5,000. I have my charts in 2 ticks. 5,000 is low volume. I will see something serious if I see, for example, 10,000 here, right? 10,000 here. Over here, if I start to see along with this 10,000, I see 5 digits, for example. My bad, 4 digits. That would be something. Who would know about this one, this level here, right? This low is very questionable, my friend. But this is a really nice trade, though. Really nice trade for whoever was here or got this one. That was a nice trade. I think 10% here is a really nice trade. All the way to here, 34, 50, that's 15 points. Wow, that's really nice. And why I have my, remember when I say I have my profile, my bigger time frame charts opens as well on the side. You know, I can see these things as well here. I want to see that, this one. Now we're getting close to the opening. Again, look at this is the opening in TOS. It's opening window. And these are my extended charts. Value, the other thing, value in Thinkorswim, value is very accurate. It's about the same as window trading. The expanded bars though, I have to update manually here because once they start form value, they will not move, right? Here in the market profile they do, but not here. Man, this is, I wonder how many people has this low here. It was nice. Really nice here. Really nice. The relevance, right? Now the market has re-entered the overnight. The potential destination is this one and maybe this one as well. Still, this is a market to the downside. Now let's see if it happens. It happens. Remember here we have 300K, 300,000. But now in the first period, just in the first period, you have the same amount, almost amount. This is 300, this is 200, about same. I would say about same volume than this one. The odds, right? The odds of short covering, if that happens, man, this short covering can be brutal here. I'm checking the gap close here and 55.50 on the lower side. Oh. Now talking heads here.
We didn't even get to gold, best quarter since the 80s.
Wow, I tell you, Agnico Eagle is terrific if you want to go there. That's the best one.
Yeah,
I
just
like that
trouncing
very much.
And this reference here, this is from last year. Did you see how or where the market went to? You know, this also is way back in time. It doesn't count, and this one either. But that can be something there. If the next period trades above that or below. And the thing is, you know, what I'm talking right now, what I'm talking is about mechanical references, yeah, technical studies, but you need to have the background, right? When you have the background, and that happens when you do your home or you check the monthly, weekly, daily, pay attention to what's going on in the market, what is the current situation around the market, the political thing as well, and plus you got the talking heads, right? That kind of will help you to form, you know, to form an idea of what's going on. Your idea, your vision, your interpretation of what's going on can be right or can be wrong. But there's something key here that is going to be yours, nobody else. And if you're wrong, you can do the adjustments, you can do the corrections because it's yours. If you are following somebody and just doing whatever this body is, you won't have an idea what you are doing. You will not improve. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's the goal here. You want to improve. Okay. Let's check this now. Notice how this is selling from value, overnight value area low. Oh, there's huge volume here, man. Huge volume. This is like 25% higher, 30% higher than Friday. Can this possibly be a short covering? You have high volume here, man. This is an attack to this one, and this one. Now you don't want the market below this area here. This is what I am looking for in Sierra. Okay. Remember, this is 15 minutes delay here. Now, how many people can switch from being short to long here? This high is very bad, man. This is not good here. This is adding just. This is putting, instead of being 5 wide, now it's 6 wide here. This is not good. All right. Emotions. You don't want this. There's a lot of longs here. You don't want this coming down here. Oh boy, this is. Don't you love this business, man? Now I'm going to update this market profile here. All right. Market profiles here. As you can see, I don't have value here in this expanded. This is what I'm telling you here. For the expanded, I have to do it manually. In the market profiles, I'd have to do it once because the first time when the market opens, you will have one, the opening, and then you have one, it repeats again. So I don't want to do that. This one side is value area of profile volume profile, and this is TPOs. Really nice. For example, I have 50 at the lows, I have high. Here is not all the way up high, it should be up here. But how much I have for I have 45. not that bad, right? It's not as precise I would like it, I would love it, but there's something. It's better on Sierra. I have checked value areas on Sierra, that's better over there. But there's a lot of things. The thing of Sierra is you have a millions of settings that you have to go through to get to that point. With the trader, you just open it and boom, that's it, man. That's it. Notice how all the pressure that we have to the upside that were purple and red now are just white. Just are white. Just have one high volume here turning white. It's huge volume here, man. Huge volume. That high is very questionable, but so is the low. What I'm seeing here is just short-term trading here. The question is, 10%. You have 10%. If in the same way as I can get squeezed, right? Close my position in panic. That can happen to everybody, man. That can happen to big time frame as well. It's not often that happens, but when it happens, be aware. Let me show you my screen. What I have here. And why, if you are watching, you're having difficulties or low resolution, and this might be why. Okay, this is my screen. The one you're watching is this. This is the 40-inch TV or 40-inch screen here, and these are 24s. I have one here and another. When I stream on Discord, I had the same issue. People, this guy tells me that when I use this, the resolution is just bad. But when I switch to this screen, either of this is 1, 2, this is my third screen, any of this is bad. I don't know why. Right. I don't change any settings on the streamer on OBS. OBS or OSB. How's it called? OBS. The pressure here, right? Remember, there's a lot of shorts here, weak shorts here. If this market starts to move fast, that's short cover. They're trying to do that. Trying to do that now. I just it seems like they're having issues. Now these guys are gone. These guys are gone. Remember, there's a lot of shorts here that expect the market to continue going low. They will, many people, right? They don't take profits here, they don't take profits here. They expect the market keep going down forever, right? And when the market goes against them, you know, they don't close here, they don't close here, they don't close here, they don't close here, they don't close here. They can close all the way up here, right? Notice where the overnight is trading back and forth from overnight high back here. This kind of formations here, man, the market usually counts and check these ones here. Don't like this kind of formations here. This is the 5Y. You know, the logical stops are just above these ones. The stops above these are probably the overnight high. What this market is doing now. And this is something, you know, if you want to do some improvement, okay, you need to write, no, let's write here, right? Market has checked, let's check low, the overnight low, and bought and made a mechanical low below the 10% pullback from all-time highs. This is the second time that the market checks the 10%. Okay, and that's another. Oh, that's some. Now that I remember, you know, sometimes the market before checking a level, going to a level, it will check that level multiple times, man. It's not. This is well between the possibilities, well between the odds. You know? Coming, checking the 10% again, and then rallying from here again. That's well between the odds. The session so far is being by short term trading. When you write your ideas, your observations, it's very likely that they stick. Because when you write, a different area of your brain is activated. Visually, reading has a uses, I don't know what hemisphere, right? But this is uses different areas of your brain, and when you write, you use another area, so you have more real estate there, focusing on one thing, right? Oh, come on, man! Look at that high. Look at that high. I just noticed where this high is. A couple ticks from overnight POC. 82. The monkey bars, to set the monkey bars, you have to go to appearance here and do all this. Right? Custom, I think the most important. The raw height, I do custom. I do 2 ticks increments is 0.5. This is key, right? Volume all. And this is just color preferences here for me. Value area 70%. My color here, I used to have blue to kind of like to match window trader, but it doesn't look that good here. If I change this to blue, for example, you know, I don't see that much because my background is because my background is black, so I'd rather use white here. That and all these things, all these arrows here, I use white here for all of them. I don't want to differentiate 1 from 2 from 3. I just do all of them the same. Right. What else? Monkey bars, and for the standard, I mean for the expanded, for this one it's the same, but this time I go appearance monkey bars expanded, and the settings here that you can see here, the ones you can see here. Again, custom point fee. This is the most important thing. Or the open price, close price, where the market opens. This is important to know where this is trading now. And my background is white, I mean it's black. I will change these letters to white here as well. What is white? This is white, right? Yeah, this is white. White. Because I want to have contrasts. I have it gray here, but I think white is better. Okay, let's save this thing. Save. Okay. Listo. All right. Look at that. Look at how this market is checking these lows here now. It's very emotional, man. When that market, when any market do that kind of, well, at least those are the nuances of the nuances that you learn when watching a market day over day, day after day, right? Now, if there is something serious here to the upside, yeah, this will, we check, we add some volume there, maybe check half back a little bit more, maybe check, the thing here, it has to, it cannot go lower here now. You know, coming lower, put too close to half back, checking half back, put too close to this half back, too close to overnight, too close to 10%, and will take the market all the way, or can take the market all the way down to this area here. And one of the things that I want to have. Look at this, man. We will see. Well, I will see if I can have that in once this period ends. Remember, this is what the heck. Let me buy this. No, I will buy tomorrow. I will buy data from Sierra, from the exchange, because this is data from Sierra actually. But I need data from the exchange for this to be live. But I don't need it right now because I have window traded. But I kind of like starting. I kind of like this thing, really do. Your homework, when you do your homework, your homework is your thinking, right? With time, you will do your homework over and over and over every single day after the market close. You can do it right after the close, couple hours after the close, before the opening, but you have to do it. And when you do it over and over and over and over, with time, you will realize that is the planning. You start seeing things, having aha moments, and start planning, right? Start to build a plan from that homework. That will take you to the session, right? To the opening, to the regular trading hours. Once you are in the trading, once you are live in regular trading hours, all that you have there is execution, nothing else. The thinking is over. Thinking can lead to what's this term? What is this term when you have too much information? You will have just too much information to process, and it will give you analysis paralysis. Right? That's something that you don't want to have. Unfortunately, I believe you will have to go through that to understand what is that about, so you can get over. You can use a SIM account. You can use a small account. For me, the best, and this is just personal. For me, the best is having a small account and trading micros. Trading micros. That's how you have better odds of the lessons of sticking. Because it is close to the reality. As close to the reality. Sims is just fictional. Right? It as good as it can be is not real. You will hear many stories, right? That you perform right, very good in sim accounts, but when you go live, it is you are a disaster, and that makes total sense. Man. It's two completely different things. The first one is like training in a range, in a shooting range, for example, and the second one is going to combat. Right? It's one thing shooting a range, shooting a target, stationary target, well positioned, finding all the things that are good for you. And another thing is being in combat, right? Trying to shoot the enemy while bullets are being shot at you. Those two are completely different things. And that is the difference, right? Between sim and real account. And to trade, unfortunately, nobody can teach you how to trade. What you can have is somebody can guide you, right? All right. Look at that one. You cannot get too close to halfback, man. If there is something to this, I cannot get too close. Okay. This is what I was trying to get. Look at these highs here. Let's check this one here. Nice, huh? 189, 189, 430, 430, 896, 896. This I have the color here. I have the colors. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't have. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is being built, right? It's 15 minutes late. But this is what I'm looking for. Right? This one, when this one hits, when the delta hits very low single digits, matching the volume, that's a warning sign, man. You got to be, you got to hedge, got to close, got to put something there. But you cannot go in, right, with the market or in the direction the market is trading at that moment when you see those kind of. But that's the mechanical part, right? That's the mechanical part. This market is to the downside. This is a really nice selling what's going on here. Really nice selling. Really nice, right? Nice, slow selling, very controlled selling. What you're seeing here. This market is not breaking like fast, right? Really nice controlled selling here. I have made a couple of trades. One to the downside, another to the upside. Hello guys, it has been maybe an hour and a half here. Unless you have any questions, I will be calling it a day and wish you a wonderful trading day. All right, stay safe. Hope I can see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Economists upgrading the inflation outlook. Looking at the Fed's preferred inflation indicator, core PCE, expected to accelerate from the fourth quarter and remain near 3% for most of the year. That's a full percentage point above the Fed's target. It then begins to ease just in the back half there, sort of towards the first quarter of next year. Nothing in this forecast, though, tells the Fed, how do you solve the dilemma between weak growth and high inflation? It only reflects widespread agreement out there among forecasters that stagflation is where the economy is probably right now. And we're going to ask Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin about this and other issues exclusively 3 p.m. on the closing bell. Guys?
Steve, should we be reading anything into another Powell appearance after a jobs number?
No, I don't think so. I think it was time for probably him to talk, and it's been a while since he's given a solo speech, I guess. So I don't think that itself. I mean, I think we'd be reading into what he says. And again, the way I'm reading all of these people, Carl, when they come up, as you say, are you concerned about inflation? Are you concerned about growth? Which one are you more concerned about? And how do you handle this dilemma? And that's really what I'm trying to read. So far, what I'm hearing is most of them are saying the bigger concern to them is growth and not necessarily inflation. But when we start to print some of those numbers from the increases in tariffs, I'm wondering if they're going to be singing that same tune.
Yeah, I was thinking of what Daly said last week. It's going to be a fascinating a week of processing through some viewpoints. Steve, we'll talk soon. Steve Leisman this morning. After the break, a first on CNBC interview with the CEO of rocket companies acquiring Mr. Cooper this morning, second major deal in a month.